What's up, guys? Kimberly here, aka For the Battles, and I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself because I feel like we're really getting on a roll here and I haven't really taken a moment to say hey. So, hey, this is me, and I'm just gonna tell you about how I came into the PvP game. Now, I didn't actually play Pokemon as a kid. Like, I watched the shows, and I played, like, Pokemon Snap and I think Pokemon Stadium, some, like, fringe games. But I didn't really play as a kid. And so I picked it up when I was, like, 30, 29, something like that. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. What a cool franchise. And it just went from there. I was a hardcore grinder. Hit, like, 300 million XP a few months ago. And I gymmed a lot. That was like my thing. And but the Pokemon in the gyms, they don't fight back, and so it was getting pretty boring. And when PvP dropped, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be super good at this because this is already what I do. I just fight Pokemon all day anyway. But like, I learned that, oh no, you suck. And there are 18 types, and they all have like resistances and double resistances, and like, what is super effective? What is coverage? What are all? I didn't know. I remember thinking like, what does the word coverage mean? I have no idea. And so like, I just kind of jumped in. Like, I had the help of my best friend who is like just a natural. He made ace with like 300 Great League wins, and like he doesn't practice. He just knows what to do. And so like, with his help, 3Cology is his name, with his help and a lot of the people that I had already like been lucky enough to know because I was a grinder, I got to be playing like these top ranked players as soon as they started, and we just learned together. And so like, I get to fight already. I get to fight like House Stark, Toshi, Kieng, Simply Moxie. A lot of these like really high ranked players are just players that I started out playing PvP in the beginning with, and I was terrible. I lost like almost everything early on, but I just stuck with it because I'm really, really competitive, and I really like playing games, and I like have that drive. And so I stuck with it, and eventually it just kind of like clicked. And like, I still have my moments. We all do. Like, what is this? But you know what, we all do. And I'm just really enjoying it all now. And I was dabbling with YouTube. I made a few videos. They were really, really bad, but I like to talk, and I like to teach because I find that I learn from teaching. And so I thought maybe I could put a little bit more effort into it, and I had some great advice and some great support from people like Kieng and Jimma Banks and those people who were already like really into it, J Farm, and they kind of helped me break the ice and get a little bit more comfortable and like believe in myself that, oh my god, maybe I can do it. If I can like learn these 18 types and play with the best players in the world, then I can like share it with you guys too. And so I just wanted to really thank them for their support, and because every day I question myself, like, am I good enough for this? Am I like doing okay? And like, you guys and them and like just everybody involved is like, just, I really appreciate it. So I wanted to say hey, and I'm just gonna have some Sinister battles with Kieng next up, because that's what we're doing right now. And he is really one of the reasons that I'm doing YouTube at all and have the confidence to, because I used to be terrified just to like talk to him, just to fight like Toshi, just to fight like these high ranked players. Like, it was scary, but now it's like I can do it. And so I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy and learn from my videos, because I'm having a lot of fun making them. And so yeah, here's to the future, and thank you so much for joining me, and nice to meet you all. Alright, let's jump into these battles with Kieng. Now we are going to play some Sinister Cup. We did see each other's teams, and looks like we both decided that Medi was going to be the smartest option for a lead. So let's see how this plays out. I'm not quite sure what moves he has yet. I'm assuming he's going to have probably the same moves as me. And because it took me that long to get to Psychic, I'm assuming this might be Psychic as well. I kind of hate mirrors in this cup because sometimes it's like if you both have the same thing up front, the rest of the team, it's like a crapshoot. You're not. Sometimes one person will have something that'll take out both of the others on the other team. So it's like, do you want to use your shields? Is it 100% optimal to always win the mirror? I found out that it's sometimes not, but it's still what I'd go for. So I did choose to block his initial Psychic, so I will win this. But I am down a shield, and it's very close. Fortunately, he won't be able to farm me with anything he does come in with, so that's optimal. So I'm gonna get off one power up punch, but it's not gonna do anything. Just take a teeny little chunk. Might as well throw it. And then both of these options are okay for me to come in with. It's not great because he's got some energy. So I chose to get in with this Steelix just because it's just not nearly as glassy as that Drifblim. So I was able to tank what I thought possibly I'd come in and I'd be able to tank like a shadow on it because he might accidentally throw him like that instead of a fire. But it didn't quite work out that way. So we're just going to play this out. And this match is interesting. The faint attack Dusclops does actually a little bit better with Steelix. And you can see that this is a Hex version by the purple smoke on the side of Steelix's head. That is actually the Hex of the Dusclops. So there's a couple matches you're going to do better if you have a faint attack versus Hex Dusclops. So it's wise to learn the animations, because sometimes it's gonna, if you're going in, you have like 1 health left on something and you see their other guy first and you can see their fast attack, it sometimes makes a difference on what you want to go in with. So we'll go ahead and not block that just because I know that was just going to be an ominous win. And as long as I can get off a shadow ball, land a shadow ball against this Cressy, I'll be able to win. So I'm just hoping he takes the bait because I overcharged a little bit. And I got the boost. I think it would have been fine either way, just because I have a shield, but it is always helpful. I'm just gonna get the shadow ball. It should just KO, and then that Dusclops will go right down. So good game. Thank you, Kieng. Let's see what game 2 brings if we both go for the mirror again. Sometimes when something just makes sense, you just go for it until it doesn't make sense anymore. So I think at this moment I was thinking to myself, I didn't want to see the boost at the end just because we are practicing right now. I want to see like exactly what to expect. You never want to like rely on a boost. So I don't like getting them in practice just because they give like a false sense of how much your Pokemon will do. So I just decided to go in with the same thing I went in with before. We'll see how this worked out. It worked out the first time. We'll see if he changes. He's going to go for the Medi again too. I might play this like a little bit differently this time just because it was so close before and I didn't like end up needing, or I used one shield and it was still super close. So maybe I can win it without using one of my shields. Because it took a little while to press rematch. I don't have CMP. I try not to, like, I don't like crazy go after CMP in practice just because, like, why? It's just practice. And I want to know, like, I want, like, every possible condition against me, to be honest. I almost like losing the lead in practice just because, like, it gives me a good opportunity to try to win it back. I just don't like mirrors for some reason. I just don't find them fun. I don't like them in practice or in tournaments. So we'll just see if we can take this one. And he actually did choose to shield. Like, I was a little surprised. That's like surprising to me a little bit towards the end. It does give him the lead. So, but I have 2 shields, so we'll see how this plays out. I didn't want to go in with Steelix just because like it's already got a power up punch and I didn't want at least one more chunk. Oh, okay. So this is bad. Yeah, I'm just going to go in with Steelix and hope. And since we already saw that Medi like gone, like didn't have to worry about it anymore. So, should be okay. I think, let's see. I definitely want to end up like on that Probopass with this Steelix. So I'm going to like protect, I definitely am going to protect this Steelix because I feel like it's my best shot to win at this point. But like, yeah. So I'm just going to chunk away at this guy a little bit more and hope that I have enough energy to reach what I need when I do meet that Probopass. He's going to get off at least another fire. So I'll see how much I can farm on the way. I don't want him to get another fire off. So like I only hit like a couple bubbles because I don't know, like maybe this crunch will like not take him out and I'll be able to get like a tiny bit of energy, but yeah, no, like there was no way like it was going to take him out no matter what. So now his attack's not going to do much to me, but I don't have like a crazy amount of time to get back up to an earthquake that I need. And so I choose, I think I'm going to go in, I'm going to soften this guy up. Like this isn't like a good matchup for Drifloon in any way. Probopass just destroys it, but I will be able to get a lot of health on him or off of him so that I can come back in with Steelix and just crunch it. So like it doesn't matter what he does at this point, honestly. Like I expect this Drifloon to die. If I can get another ominous win, like that would be great. And it looks like it will be able to. I definitely would not have been able to get a Shadow Ball. So I'll just go for the ominous win. Soften him up a little bit. I just hope that like when I come back in with Steelix, it should be fine. I think my Steelix has like enough health either way. If he did throw a move, I'm not sure. But fortunately we had that crunch waiting. All right, so good game for game 2. Now so planning my next 3, I think, honestly, like now that I saw that Probopass, like I kind of think that the Medi is still the best option. I'm hoping that he doesn't lead a ghost or a psychic, but we'll see. I'm gonna go for it again. And he did as well. So this is just a definitely familiar matchup for us tonight. So let's see how it plays this out. Who decides to shield what this time? I really have no idea. Like I really don't know. I almost kind of like let the other person decide almost sometimes. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go for it this time just because I did see that Probopass just a second ago. So this Medi could come in a little handy later. But I don't think I'm going to like double shield or anything. So yeah, I think it's just going to be the same scenario where we end up, I'll win the lead, but with very, very little health. All right, now let's see what he's got this time. Is it going to be balanced? Is it going to be a variation? All right. Bit familiar for us. Let's just go back in with this Steelix. And I'm just hoping that he doesn't have something in the back that is going to cause me some issues. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I overcharged a little bit. It's not like I should charge to Earthquake. So sometimes I like to try to get them back to back and self-piggyback a little bit, but I'm not sure if that's actually working anymore since the last update. So I'm interested in preserving my shields just because he changed it up last time, so I'm not 100% sure what he's got in the back there. And this was not a good choice. I was a little bit, yeah. I might have just given this match away because, I mean, I'm pretty glassy here, and he already had a pretty good amount of energy. So I probably would have just done better to stay with that Steelix, force him to use his charges on the Steelix instead. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I can't win this anymore, but I'll give it a shot. You never know. I guess my only any shot at all was to try to go for the boost there, but even with the boost, I think the crunch would have just decimated me anyway. So I'll come back in with my almost dead Steelix. Yeah, there won't be any Hail Marys happening. Had some lag, but it was over. All right, those are some good games, and yeah, GG's. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you guys have taken a little bit away just to get to know me a little bit, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I read every single one of your comments. I'm still amazed that you guys are here with me. So peace out, guys. Good luck with your battles. Good luck with your tournaments. Have awesome season 2s, and I cannot wait to see you guys for the next video.